Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from TableRockSports.net in partnership with our community college, Rogue Community College, and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jim McCoy. Johnny McCoy is operating the camera. We're coming to you live from Gary Wheeler Field, part of the Lithia Driveway Sports Complex in Medford, Oregon, and we thank you for joining us today. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon and featuring the Lane Community College Titans versus the Rogue Community College Ospreys. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with Rogue Community College and our sponsor, Business Partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for this event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And that'll help you know when an event. Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with Rogue Community College and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jim McCoy. Johnny McCoy's on the camera, coming to you live from Gary H. Wheeler Field, part of the Lithia Driveway Complex here in Medford, Oregon. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon and featuring the Lane Community College Titans versus the Rogue Community College Ospreys. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with Rogue Community College and our sponsor, Business Partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for this event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and thank you if you already have. We'll go ahead and take a quick opportunity to recognize our sponsors, then we'll get you ready for the start of today's match, the Titans and the Ospreys, going at it right here on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus because it helps me get places on my own terms. Another day, another ride. And it's all thanks to Sophie. Everybody say hello to Sophie.
We ride the bus to get to school. We used to carpool from Medford, but this way, we don't have to worry about gas or parking.
Another day, another opportunity for David to be a public menace.
Hey.
Whoa!
Also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and Cherokee 4x4 models, or test drive a new 23 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
This portion of our pregame show has been brought to you by Bill's Glass, family owned and family operated for nearly 50 years. Let's meet the starting lineups for today's game. First of all, for the visiting Titans, they'll look like this. Goalkeeper is Jose Guzman. Defense is Ulysses Gomez, Seita Taguchi. We also have Alex Rodriguez, Milan Pyle, and Josue Bivige. The midfielders, Coleman King, Hector Fandino, the Isaac Williams as a midfielder. Forwards are Papa Yansani and Joe Hanamoto. Then for the home Ospreys, their starting lineup will look a little something like this. At goalkeeper, Kian Arias. The defenders, Dan Martinez, Gabe Tapia, Reese Fletcher, and Jaden Cameron. Midfielders, Juan Diego Botello, Noe Cortez, Alejandro Redondo. The forwards, Cody Brinkerhoff, Lucas Houghton, and Edgar Lopez Ramirez. We're about set to go. The Titans in their road dark blue uniforms with gold lettering. The Ospreys going with the same kits that they had last week. Kind of a light gray color with blue numerals. And they'll be moving from right to left from where we stand. The Ospreys coming in with a 3-match winning streak, winning on the 23rd against Puget Sound. Saturday, they were winners 2-1 against Portland, and then they picked up a nice road victory against Chemeketa, 4-0 in the middle of the week. The Titans off to a little bit of a rugged start, but they've got a little bit of momentum going, and they would love nothing more to start to kind of tighten things up if they can in the Southern Division of NWEC, which right now the Ospreys are, at least presently, running away with. But this is quite an intense rivalry. Last year, remember, all the draws between these two teams, and pretty fierce, and we'll see what today holds in store. The whistle blows, and we're underway. Deep kick to the back line of Lane. Ospreys gain possession of it. Tapia will work it left side to Martinez. Martinez trying to work interior to Lucas Houghton. Houghton in the starting lineup. Got a couple of Ospreys banged up and not playing today, including Richie Valadez. And then also out of the lineup today is Elias Castro. Botello has it taken away by Titan defender on the attack. Lane goes. Over on the right wing is Joe Hanamoto. Taps it back for teammate Hector Vandino. Whistle called against the Ospreys, much to the chagrin of the Osprey faithful that are in attendance today. Beautiful day today, and after a few days of rain, we're getting a little bit of uncharacteristically warm weather for an early October. And then the rain's supposed to kick up back again here early this next week. Free kick for the Titans. Coleman King, the left footer. And there is Arias. Arias done a great job. This Osprey defense, the most stingy in the Southern Division. which has worked out well because it's not been a particularly high-scoring team, save for the 4 goals that they bagged against Chemeketa in the middle of the week. Fandino inbounds. Josue Bevige, big number 27 for Lane. Titans settling it along the back line. Gonna try the left side. Ball loose, foot race to the ball. Cameron and Yansani battling for it. Right now, Yansani, one of the leading scorers for Lane with 4 on the season, showing off his fancy footwork, but there is the Ospreys to tap it away. Looked promising for Lopez there for a moment, but tapped away. Now it's going to roll back to the goalkeeper, Guzman. Taken away. Edgar going to fire a shot. That one wide of the right post. Edgar, the leading scorer for the Ospreys. He has 4 scores on the season. Houghton, who typically comes off the bench, is starting today in that center forward spot. And he's getting a chance to fill in today with Castro out of the lineup. So a little bit of shuffling there by Coach Greg Millick. Ospreys go left side to Brinkerhoff. Dan Martinez out of Phoenix had a chance to go broadcast a high school football game from his place last night, his old stomping grounds. Mickey Redondo, we're going to try to run it down. A little foot race to the ball along with Seda Taguchi. That'll be a goal kick for the Titans. Just 4 minutes here into the match. Up the left sideline, Reese Fletcher there for the Ospreys. Isaac Williams. Going to go chase it down for the Titans. It'll be a throw for the men in blue. Battle over in the corner. Williams will try the throw once again, throws it into traffic. Clearance with the header. Having a look at goal for Lane was Coleman King. Pressure by the Titans on the Ospreys. And Lane will win it back as Yansani is there. Working at corner. Trying to win the ball out of the air. There's Redondo. Back to Cameron. Good to see Cameron back in the lineup. He'd been hobbled up with injuries for a period of time. Down the sidelines. Good foot race going on. They'll try to work it inside for Houghton, but tapped away. Good clearance by the Titan defense. But Cortez is there. Dish it off left wing to Martinez. Quickly gets there in time. Now Houghton going to try to run in on it. Little tumble over the goalkeeper. Call goes against the Ospreys. It'll be a free kick for the Titans. Talking about the Ospreys being a relatively low-scoring team. 12 goals on the season. The Titans, meanwhile, have 19. They've scored more, but they have given up considerably more defensively than the Ospreys have. Ospreys number 4 in NWAC in terms of goals surrendered. Brinkerhoff works at middle for Redondo. A little touch and go, and Rogue winning it back. Arias looks up the right side. Touch a little heavy for the Ospreys. And Bavige ends up falling to the turf for a moment. He remains down. I don't think, well, obviously the referee hasn't caught it yet, but now the whistle blows. Josue Bavige, defender wearing number 27, playing for Coach Ty Ortman. Ortman assisted by Ivan Torres, goalkeeper coach John Schneider. Their athletic team trainer is Scott Garner. Manager is Taya Ream. They'll wave in the trainer, and I think what this will give us an opportunity to do is to go ahead and take a quick 30-second timeout, and then we'll be back with more on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus because it helps me get places on my own terms. Another day, another ride. And it's all thanks to Sophie. Everybody say hello to Sophie.
We ride the bus to get to school. We used to carpool from Medford, but this way, we don't have to worry about gas or parking.
Another day, another opportunity for David to be a public menace. Hey. Whoa!
My name's Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
Bavige remains down, being tended to by the trainer and the coach for Lane. Looked like it might have been some collision involving his head. So you never know in those kind of situations. There's always that possibility that may have had a concussion, and going through all the necessary precautions for that. Start to see Bavige started to raise his head there for a moment. But I think what we'll go ahead and do at this opportunity while they continue to tend to him, we will take a quick timeout, and then we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Josue Bavige was up on his feet for a moment, but the big Titan defender back down again. So play remaining, everything remaining quiet here at the field for the moment. And I think with that, we'll go ahead and take another quick timeout.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
So Bavige able to leave the field under his own power. Had a pretty big collision at midfield and went down with some type of head injury. And Jackson Miller now into the match for the Titans. Martinez feeds it off for Houghton. Redondo can't get there in time. And the Titans regain control. Up the left side go the Titans. Coleman King wearing number 11 for the Titans with the ball. Now, big through ball attempt there, but Reese Fletcher heading that one off at the pass. Now Arias boots a pop-up kick, and Botello trying to win it there. Out to midfield it goes to Brinkerhoff. Brinkerhoff with Houghton on the run. 1-on-2, tapped away defensively by Miller. And out of bounds it'll go for the Osprey throw. Brinkerhoff feeds it back, shot on goal. And there to parry it away is Jose Guzman. Now Titans quickly go on the counter. And they're breaking it up as Fletcher for the Ospreys. Upfield for Brinkerhoff. Foul called against the Titans. It'll be a free kick for RCC as Dan Martinez will take care of it. Quickly feeds it for Botello. Botello loses possession. Titan ball up the right side. Hector Vandino, number 12. And there it goes to Hanamoto. Hanamoto looking upfield for Yansane. And out of bounds it'll go for the Osprey goal kick. 0-0 early in the match. Martinez through ball upfield. Redondo, foot race to the ball, going to try to run it down. He's being chased there by Alex Rodriguez. We'll switch it. Cortez. Cortez looking to feed it in the middle, and the ball just gets past the goalkeeper. And the Ospreys are on the board. You see there the feed into traffic. And RCC takes the 1-0 lead in the 18th minute of the match and goes up 1-0. Dan Martinez, trademark his defense, but he's been known to get in there in this aggressive Osprey attack, gains the 1-0 advantage. The Ospreys with a 6-2 record in divisional play. 2 games in front, but now the Ospreys kind of caught fooling around, and they pay for it. So we'll show you the replay on that. Kind of a humbling moment there for RCC. And now it's just like it's 0-0 all over again. Matt. So goal scored by Lane, Joe Hanamoto, wearing number 10. And just like that, it's a new match all over again. RCC hasn't given up very many goals overall, and certainly not in that fashion. But it seems like over the years and watching soccer, you see that happen sometimes. A team will score, and maybe they just let off the gas momentarily. And then what we just saw the Titans do happens. So Martinez scoring for RCC. Hanamoto tallying a goal for Lane, and it's a 1-1 ball game. Osprey throw. Lane defender gets a head on it. There's Shimazaki, who's into the match, wearing 14 for the men in blue. Martinez will dump it back for Fletcher. Arias now with the big, deep pop-up kick. Brinkerhoff. Little toe tap there from Houghton. 1-on-2. Tries to weave his way through traffic, but Lane there to take it away. Martinez right there on the sideline, just thinks better of it. Just go ahead and kick it out. And Gomez will get ready for the throw for Lane. Ball in the air. Martinez gets a boot on it. There's Redondo. Redondo He's looking in the direction of Houghton. And if they can't connect, Guzman serves it for his Lane teammates. Papa Yansane, number 7. He's another one of those dangerous attackers you have to keep your eye on for Lane. He's been relatively quiet in this match so far, but we've got a lot of action left to go. Houghton with it, now to Brinkerhoff. Brinkerhoff looking in the direction of Edgar. Deep kick, Cameron to Arias, now Botello. Lane able to abscond with it as they try working the left side. Tapia brings that right leg up on it, able to make contact. Brinkerhoff being handled defensively by Gomez. Ospreys on the attack. Try to feed it upfield. Houghton can't get there in time. Lucas Houghton, the second leading scorer on the Ospreys this season with 3. And for the most part this season, he's been one of those key bench players for Millick, but getting the start today with Castro out of the lineup. Shuffled the lineup around a little bit. In the South Division, the Ospreys, a couple of wins clear of Portland. Ospreys with 6 victories on the season. Portland with 4 in league play. For Lane, they come in with an overall record today of 2 wins, 5 losses, and 2 draws. 2-4-1 in league play. Coming off a 5-2 victory against Southwest Oregon, and then a draw last weekend against Chemeketa. Rogue throw, looking for Redondo. Then a big kick. It still remains in play. Martinez trying to run it down, but can't quite get there in time. Table Rock Sports welcomes Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey to our sponsorship team. Solar Pros can save you thousands on your home solar panel installation. Check out their Facebook page to learn more. Search Facebook Solar Pros PNW. Gomez throw. Ball in the air. Botello trying to win it. Foul called against Rogue. And now Gomez will go ahead and size up the free kick. Taguchi switches field. Now they'll bring it right back around. Brinkerhoff makes contact with the ball, out of bounds it'll go. And there to run in front of it is Tapia for RCC. Redondo dumps it right side for Cameron. Cortez and Isaac Williams battle for the ball. And Lane has been pressuring there on the back throughout much of the game, looking for an opportunity just like that. RCC caught napping to give up the one goal, and they just about ended up giving up another. Botello with the ball. He's it up the right side to Edgar. Left footer into traffic. Brinkerhoff gets ahead on it. Ends up wide of the net. Defensively, Titans. Big boot from the back. Arias. Tapia. Now Martinez. Loses the ball, but Martinez fighting for it. Now to Redondo. He'll push in the back on Brinkerhoff by Fandino. The result, a free kick for the Ospreys. Kick lofted into traffic. Cleared out on the header by Lane. Up the left side they try to go. Cortez trying to run onto it. Yansani last touched it. Rogue throw. Shot into traffic, and he scores. Noe Cortez. Bagging the goal for the Ospreys. "32 minutes complete in the first half. And the Ospreys a 2-1 lead. getting the scoring going. Dan Martinez to put the Ospreys on the board before Hanamoto came up with the answer for Lane. And then Cortez with the banger in traffic. And now it's a 2-1 ball game. But once again, you can kind of see that the Titans eager to get that one back and level it up. And now on the throw, the Ospreys able to get their defensive numbers back. Now Botello with it, up for Houghton. Gomez able to shake loose of Brinkerhoff. Hanamoto working his way through traffic. Clearance by the Ospreys. This one's going to bounce out of play. Cortez, who just scored for RCC, gets a header on it. Back defensively, Jackson Miller, who came on for Bavige, who suffered a head injury on a collision earlier in the match. Hanamoto, Fletcher, Tapia, who taps it out of bounds. Williams set to throw. Fletcher. What looked like might be trouble for a moment. Arias plays well, and he lassos it, and now he'll give the lefty boot up the field. Houghton trying to come on to it. Gomez there with him. Shimazaki way upfield. Now Papa will try to run onto it. He gets there. Got a little battle brewing between he and Fletcher. But a clearance by the Osprey defense. Tapia back there with a heads-up play. Arias motioning everybody back. Redondo there. And then you got Edgar Lopez for the Ospreys. Brinkerhoff, they're going to go work the left side now. Martinez lays it off for his winger. And then Martinez. That was a wicked looking shot, just over the crossbar. You can tell by the look, man, I thought I had that. 36 minutes complete. There will be a pretty healthy amount of stoppage after the injury to Josue. Now a shot upfield, smothering it is Guzman. Upfield into traffic there. Cameron wins it away. You see he was looking right side for Lopez, and the play did not materialize the way he had envisioned it. Robert Sanchez, that's number 20 in for the Titans. He's running the right channel there. Look for a minute there like what we're going to have, it looks like we've got a free kick for the Titans. Papa Yansane. He'll go ahead and get ready to take care of the kick. Left footer, fielded on a bounce by Arias. And the Ospreys escape. Up the right side, Cameron to Redondo. Try to fight his way through traffic. Lane throw. Osprey faithful looking for a foul call there. The official says play on. For Cortez, ball heavy off of him, and now a play near the goal. Good clearance there, Martinez. Close call. Lane with a potential opportunity to knot this thing back up. Try to feed it toward the middle. Martinez able to deflect it. Gomez being challenged by Redondo. He'll dump it off for Lopez. Brinkerhoff there. But kicked away by Miller. Vitello looking left side for Martinez. Williams trying to run on, and Tapia as he runs back. He's got a couple of fans making mention of what Williams is up to, and he shields them off. Couple of substitutions ready to come on for the Ospreys. Into the match for Coach Millick is Jose Regalado. He'll take over on the left side, just in front of us. Cortez being met defensively by Robert Sanchez. Up the field it goes. Brinkerhoff. Brinkerhoff battled by Gomez. Throw for the boys in blue. Offside call against the Titans. Reese Fletcher, sophomore, getting ready to boot it away. Earned Defensive Player of the Week honors earlier in the season. In other athletic action for the Ospreys last night, the women's volleyball team coming away with a sweep at home. Patello, acres of space in the midfield. Dishes off left. Cortez. Now to Regalado. Regalado 1-on-2. Brinkerhoff. Tapia. show you the replay on that. Cody Brinkerhoff on the rebound, knocks it home, and makes it a 3-1 match. So this persistent Lane Community College Titan team, Brinkerhoff, looking in the direction it looks like we've got in the match for RCC right now, Yahir Valdivinos. RCC fans not real thrilled with the officiating today, and we'll just kind of leave it right there. Brinkerhoff had the brace on his mind. It floats over the crossbar, but it'll be a goal kick. Had Tapia near the ball. Play in front of the net. Starting live stream, confirming. I've got the flashing red light, and it looks like we're good to go again, I think. Okay. And then, let's see the scoreboard. Okay, so looks like I got the teams out of the field, and we're ready to go again. And like I said, I'm hiding the Wi-Fi there. I think the Wi-Fi got too hot. Okay, thanks, Joe. Bye-bye. Okay, our apologies for the technical difficulty. It looks like as at least the summer conditions try to make their last stand, that once again the equipment got a little too hot, and now that we've got some things hidden away a little bit, hopefully that will do a good job of helping us to get through the second half. As you can see here, both teams out on the field. Fortunately, didn't miss any soccer action. And here we go for the start of the second half. The Titans will move from right to left here as we get underway. 3-1 match. And the Ospreys looking to try to improve their record to 7-2 in the South Division for the season. Again, 2 victories up against Portland, who came in today with a conference record of 4 wins and 5 losses. Tried to run onto it as Brinkerhoff for the Ospreys up the left wing. Looking center, but the Titan defense there. Now dumped it off for Valdivinos. Over in the corner. Hounded defensively by Gomez. And it'll be a corner kick for the Ospreys. Line drive kick. There to smother it is Guzman. So the Titans dodge a bullet there defensively. Trailing in the match by a score of 3-1. Two and 4 in divisional play. For those of you that have followed the program for a while, you know that it was draws all over the place between these two teams last year. Brinkerhoff with it. He knocks it home. Cody Brinkerhoff with the brace. And the Ospreys now with a 4-1 lead. So now for Cody, who just came in with a 1 on the season, he's got 3 on the year. One of those right place, right time type of deals. Now that mountain that the Titans found themselves needing to climb has gotten a little bit steeper. Fletcher gets a foot on it, but that will head for the metal bleachers. And out of bounds it will go. Though the Ospreys find themselves well in front in this division, they want to keep this thing going. Like to put themselves in a position. We were just talking with Athletic Director Darren Van Len before the match today, and he's talking about the opportunity for the Ospreys to host playoff action. And after just barely getting into the playoffs last year, but 2 years removed from a Final Four appearance, this Osprey team that I dare say has overachieved is looking to put another historic season in the book. Certainly, I think while that team they had 2 years ago was the mightiest they had offensively, defensively, this might be the best team the Ospreys have had. Valdivinos, and it is right there. Good play off of his line by the Titan goalkeeper. Looks like we've got Luis Benitez Carlos patrolling goal here in the second half. And now an Osprey corner kick. The lefty boot crosses the face of the goal and out of bounds it will go. Lopez, and Papa fighting for it, and two of the leading scorers in today's match. Lane sustaining an attack here, working up the right side. Williams now going center. Trying to make a play for it there is Hector Fandino. Redondo, Lopez gets away from Yansane. Valdivinos lops it off right side for Lopez. Lopez trying to work it middle. And there's Fletcher to Cameron. Cameron shoved out of the way, and I think a foul call that Mr. Magoo could make. Not much doubt on that one. Lopez getting ready to put a boot on it. Kicks it into traffic, but there's the goalkeeper, Benitez. Snags it out of the air. And now his Titans are off and running. Fletcher, Botello. Work it back in, and we've got a new man on, Giovanni Rodriguez, back in as the netminder for the Ospreys. Now Cameron. Cameron. A little heavy on his footwork there. He ends up kicking it over the line out of bounds. Titans on the attack. Shikoku Shimazaki. He's number 14. There in the center of the field, and breaking that up will be Cameron for Rogue. Valdivinos, he's getting some extended playing time today. Takeaway there by Papa. Big boot by the Ospreys, but there to meet it is Seita Taguchi. Upfield they go. Joe Hanamoto for the Titans, doing battle there with Gabe Tapia for the Ospreys. Foul called against Rogue. Lane free kick. A little over 10 minutes into the second half of the match. Three-man wall set up for Rogue. And there, parrying it out, is Rodriguez. Valdivinos trying to run onto it. Little battle out of the air, Miller. And now running over to smother the ball, Giovanni Rodriguez. And the dance with danger comes to an end as the Titans look to try to put their second goal of the day on the board. Brinkerhoff loses control of it. Titan throw. Got a nice breeze blowing here, and they were forecasting a warm one today, and that did not disappoint. Kind of a bit unusually warm for early October. Lopez gives it the good, strong lefty boot from the right side. That one goes sailing away. Well, they were talking like it was going to be about 83 by the time the match would be over. It's 79 right now. But if I dare say so, a rather warm 79 at that. Miller bringing it out of the back for the Titans. Hanamoto looking up the right side. Yansane over for Rodriguez. He'll spin through traffic. Lopez out of the back, but they're running onto it is Taguchi. He gets it back from Miller. Big boot upfield, and Tapia just going to let that one harmlessly roll away if you're a Osprey fan. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. When you stop in to get your Dutch love, please tell them thanks for sponsoring these live athletic streams on Table Rock Sports. Conveniently, we've got one nearby, and I think it will time to maybe stop by and get a iced rebel after the match. Valdivinos. Lopez coming off for the Ospreys. Coming into the match, Tucker Johnson, wearing number 25. Miller to Rodriguez. A field that goes for Coleman King. Now to the right side. Gomez running the right wing. Trying to get a look there is Williams, but deflected away. Miller, pop-up kick, trying to battle for it. We got Martinez. And now Williams going to have a look, but there, putting his body right behind the ball, Giovanni Rodriguez. And he'll get set to boot it away. Deep kick downfield, Valdivinos trying to run onto it. Redondo also there. Foul called by the lead official. That'll go against Yansane. Valdivinos getting ready to take care of the free kick. A little less than 30 minutes left to go in today's match. High kick into the middle. That one sails away. So the Ospreys now, they scored 4 against Chemeketa on Wednesday, and they put 4 on the board so far today. So a team that has not really been known for its scoring, but I think today being another example of one that takes advantage of the opportunities that have been given to them. Their stock and trade has most certainly been their defense thus far on the season, and yet the one goal they did surrender today was a situation where the back line got a little caught off guard. Yansane runs onto it. This is going to be a battle here. And then tapped away. Good work by the goalie, Rodriguez. That was a close call. Rodriguez just throwing that arm out there, hoping to get rid of it, and he's successful there. Another boop, but deflected away. Yansane, 1-on-2. And on the clearance, Tapia sends that one into orbit. Titan throw, 63 minutes into the match. Yansane. Foul called. Titans awarded the free kick. Looks like Gomez going to take care of that for Lane. Also there is Shimazaki. Gomez, his kick high over the crossbar it goes. Well, after a little Osprey contact there, now it'll be a corner kick for the Titans. Gomez will take care of it. Over the left side, Gomez there. Martinez coming on to him defensively. Redondo. Brinkerhoff. And then Valdivinos. And we have a man down for Lane. That's Hanamoto for the Titans. Joe, the goal scorer for Lane earlier in the match. The one that came in and nabbed the goal for the Titans. He's off, and coming on is forward Justin Guzman. RCC throw. There in traffic is Geller. Martinez trying to put up a fight for it. Yansane with the throw. Up to Miller. Foot race to the ball. Regalado. Back it goes. Redondo. He controls it, tries to get it over for Brinkerhoff, can't get there in time, but Fandino does. Rodriguez with the deep boot. Coleman King is number 11. Back to Miller. To the center it goes. Guzman feeds it left for Rodriguez. Back to Miller. Stepping in on it. Looked like that was Geller there. Now Miller back to run on it. Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. King to Gucci with a good strong kick upfield. Had Gomez in his sights. Kick from the back. Regalado trying to come on to it. Osprey throw. Houghton looking for Brinkerhoff, but Titans take possession, although there for a moment Johnson looked like he might close in on that. Ball over the head of Fletcher and Sane, but there defensively for the Ospreys is Dan Martinez. Foul call, kick awarded to the Titans. King has a look, but it's wide of the left post. And Rodriguez will give it up for Fletcher. Fletcher gets it out of the defensive third of the field. Houghton trying to run onto it. Titans playing a little bit higher line here in the second half. They need to score and try to do so any way they can. Of course, there is a flip side to that. Shikoku Shimizaki, number 14. I'll work the left side. Miller there. Ball in the air. Martinez fighting for the ball. Also there is Isaac Williams. Martinez throw out of the corner, looking upfield for Houghton. Yasmani there. Houghton with the header, looking toward the middle of the field. No teammates there, so Titans with it now. Obviously, they've scored in the match, and they've had some opportunities here. They just haven't been successful in scoring. And then a couple of plays, there's been some, there was the one spectacular reaching save by Rodriguez. But generally speaking, save for the one goal by the Titans, the Ospreys defensively have not hurt themselves with silly mistakes. Try to weave through there. And battle upfield. Good to see Cortez back on the pitch. Regalado coming out. Back on is Cameron for the Ospreys. Had some frenetic activity throughout this match, but things have kind of settled into a little bit of a holding pattern here for about the last, I would say for about the last 10 minutes or so. Rodriguez, way off of his line, fortunately there. Defense helping their keeper out. Upfield it goes. Johnson with it, manages to, well, we thought we kept it in bounds, but the AR saying it went out. Helton trying to get a boot on it. Valdovinos there, but Shimazaki. Titans working that right side. Now out of the back, that looks like Jaden Cameron back there. Makes his way upfield and out of bounds it'll go. Fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, and our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. New stores are open in Roseburg and Klamath Falls, now with 9 locations to serve you. Big kick upfield looking for Yasmani. Couple of rogue defenders back there with them, and Fletcher tried to run it down, couldn't get there in time. Alex Rodriguez, Mahara. You're starting to get at least a little bit of a breeze here in the second half. Take some of the edge off. Substitution on. Valdovinos will come out of the match. Looks like we got Rodriguez back on. Houghton. You about throw a blanket over the about roughly 8 players that are in on that ball. Yasmani, nice little slide tackle there by Reese Fletcher as he knocks it out of bounds. This will allow the defense to get back and get settled up to bouncing kick. Shimazake with the bouncing kick there, but Rodriguez, who's definitely earned his keep at keeper here in the second half. Back it goes. Benitez. Life has been relatively quiet for him for the last several minutes. Crossfield it goes. Williams over to Yasmani, but good defense there by the Ospreys. Rodriguez Mahara. And a corner kick for Lane. We really haven't seen too many of those today. Floating kick. Smothering it is Rodriguez. Upfield. Play there by Cameron. Now Lopez back to Cameron. Cameron weaving through traffic. No foul call there. Got a couple of fans looking for one. Patello, Fletcher. Maybe just a little too gentle on the touch there. Williams. Contact between Williams and Rodriguez. There was some contact there. Whether or not, well, I'll leave that for somebody else to decide whether there wasn't a little bit of showmanship there. Assistant coach Fernando Orozco getting about ready to come on with the trainer, but what they're going to show a yellow to the goalkeeper. Well, I'm not saying I would yell or anything, but I would be curious about what just transpired there. That's all I would say. I would just have some questions, that's all. This game kind of progressively, you know. Let's just say it's probably a good thing that the end of this match is near. Taguchi out of the back. Shimazaki. Redondo and Gomez. A little mano-a-mano battle going on there. Rodriguez out of the back, Botello there. He'll lay it off and now get it back. Titan throw. Out of bounds, says the AR. Martinez, he'll take care of the throw in. Martinez working against Jasmani. Guzman with the throw, and Yansane now going up against Fletcher. Papa with the ball, and a corner kick awarded to the Titans. Closing in on the 84-minute mark of the match. Yansane figuring out some way to get some body part on the ball and sails away from him, and Ospreys with the throw. Johnson, Redondo over to the left side. Houghton. Lopez ends up going to the turf. Free kick awarded to the Ospreys, and getting ready to take care of it is Jaden Cameron. He'll lay into it. Towards the center it goes. Yansane there. Big kick upfield, and trying to race onto it is Sanchez. Rodriguez not afraid to get out there and put up a fight for it. Houghton. Botello. Looking over, Houghton going to try to catch up to it. Couldn't quite get the body control that he wanted there to put a good boot on it. Yansane and Botello doing battle there. Free kick to the Ospreys. Martinez sends it over to the left side. Now run in on it. Lopez almost kind of appeared to almost overrun it. Yansane looking for King. Ospreys get it back. To the middle it goes. Sanchez dumps it off right. Gomez. Sliding it onto it there is Dan Martinez for the Ospreys. Corner kick Titans. With about 2.5 minutes and stoppage to go. Shimazaki. Now here come the Titans. Finding a little late spring in his step is Gabe Tapia. Tapia. He'll loft the kick from the right wing. That one ends up sailing over everything and Brinkerhoff back into the match, and coming out will be Johnson. Brinkerhoff with a pair of goals in today's match. Swing it around the horn, do the Titans. Yansane. Papa with a look inside. Yansane working against Martinez. One on two. And a free kick awarded to Lane. Now we're into stoppage time. I anticipate there'll be a few moments of that. I did not get a look at how much we were looking at. Ball off the bar. But we have a collision at the net. After all of that, the upshot is a corner kick to the Titans. Fletcher gets it out of there. That one's just going to go ahead and bounce back, and Benitez, the goalkeeper. Taguchi battling over there with Tapia. Now there's Brinkerhoff. Brinkerhoff upfield looking for Houghton. He was offsides. So we're about 1.5 minutes into stoppage time right now. This one going to be winding up soon. Header there by Martinez. Now Brinkerhoff. Out of bounds. So with the win, the Ospreys now have 7 wins on their season, 21 points. And if I might dare say so myself, unexpectedly running away with the South Division. Kick into the middle. Fletcher will clear it away. Rodriguez looking right, but Cameron there to break it up, and now Lopez going to run onto it. Lopez, little 1v1 battle going on with Taguchi there. And the whistle blows. The RCC Ospreys, with their 7th victory of the league campaign, defeating Lane Community College by a score of 4-1. Well, I invite you to stick around. We'll do a very quick post-game wrap-up, sponsored by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign. We'll pause for messages, and then we'll be right back in 60 seconds.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Rogue Community College, the Ospreys, picking up the victory today. 4-1 against the Titans. Ordinarily a very intense emotional battle between the two teams, and today did not disappoint. Plenty of highlights in the match. Taking a look at some of the replay from early in the match. For about the first 17 minutes, the two teams just kind of went toe-to-toe, and that is until Dan Martinez came along. Feed into traffic, and the score by the Ospreys. They take advantage to take the 1-0 lead, but no more than a minute later, back come the Titans. They end up going on the counter, and they catch the Ospreys off guard, and that ended up knotting up the match at 1-1. And then we ended up with Cortez scoring a little bit later, and then A little bit of separation came off of a rebound by Cody Brinkerhoff. Brinkerhoff, opportunistic, bangs it home to make it 3-1. Then he would end up scoring a second half goal to give the Ospreys the 4-1 victory. Well, that'll wrap up to today's broadcast. Coming up on the Osprey schedule, they'll be on the road Wednesday over at Southwest Oregon, a team that lost to these Titans 5-2 this last week. Then they'll get a week off and resume play with a match up at Portland. Portland right now in second place in the South Division. And then their next match at home will be on the 21st against Chemeketa. Well, that'll wrap up today's match. We thank you for watching. Thanks to RCC Athletic Director Darren Van Lent for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. Our special thanks to the coaches for today's match, Ty Ortman and Greg Millick. Again, the final score on your John L. Scott scoreboard, RCC 4, LCC 1. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Johnny McCoy, I'm Jim McCoy saying thanks for watching and good afternoon from Gary H. Wheeler Field at Lithian Driveway Complex here in Medford.